Here we are, game number 2, WPI Crimson versus UNC Froggers. Got the draft up and running this game, thankfully, so everything good to go. Gonna see a Luna, best hero in the game, obviously. Can't get any better. No. Very exciting. We saw UNC Froggers run away with game number 1. So WPI Crimson trying to rebound here, take game number 2, and force a game 3 in this round 1 of the NACE Star League. In the, while we wait for the game, just some thoughts. In the short 6-week season, each round is actually relatively important because for the Swiss matchup, I believe the top 8, and I'll have to double check on that, but I believe the top 8 teams in the league make it to the playoffs, and it's a 29 team league, this open division, so you have to be the best of the best. I'd imagine 5-1 teams are going to make it, maybe some 4-2 teams. I don't know the exact procedure for how tie breaks work and all that, but as we get further on in the season, I'll be sure to check that out. But yeah, every week gonna matter to these teams. So WPI Crimson again hoping to rebound, and UNC hoping to repeat their success from game number 1. Cool clock, they say. Oop, that's right. That doesn't work in observer mode. You can't use the hotkey. Can't really see him too well. Hidden behind Mars a little bit. He's got the drip, looking like a bumblebee. You can see him perfectly right there. The gap in the shield. See a Pudge courier back here. The golden hook. What is this courier? Golden hook pudgeling.
Love me.
I don't know what that's from.
You are dead. Dead.
Anyway.
Explain what's happening in this game.
Anyway, pause will end. Game will begin. See what we've got. We've got another Underlord. Surprising to me that WPI comes back to this Underlord. Didn't have the most success for them game number 1, but they don't want to change up their strategy too much into game number 2. They're going to stick to their guns. Gonna see Marana paired up with him. Look at that, Luna comes up and places the sentry. Oh no, what a disaster. That not actually spotted out quite yet, the observer ward, but the sentry was pre-placed to block the large camp. That's no good. GTW fam, not gonna be happy about that one. And yet they'll have a position 1 Razor as well on the WPI side. I've kind of fallen in love with the idea of this position 1 Razor. With the refresher, with the double BKB, with the double ulti. Deals just so much damage in fights. Very fun to watch, and not a hero that you expect as a typical position 1, but has definitely in this patch made its way to the one of the recognized position 1 and one of the recognized good position 1 heroes, I should say. So Puck gonna be run as the position 4, started up with the boots. Ember Spirit gonna be taken to the mid. Snow actually playing that, so he did play off lane last game, but must be the resident Ember Spirit player, match up against the Void Spirit. Not shoving the first wave with Flame Guards. We see a lot of Embers who do this Flame Guard start, but with the good block, I guess he feels like he has the advantage up on the high ground. Able to get his level 2 regardless, and kills off the entire wave before his creeps tie. Anyway, still Shawarma able to collect all the CS from this first wave, so works out for him.
No, 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 no.
Up towards top. Okay, Luna is stationing the wave, so I saw Clockwork up forward hitting the dragged back wave. Wasn't sure exactly what Luna was doing, but just a split wave, you know, your casual everyday nonsense in lanes. So in this mid matchup, the Ember Spirit versus the Void Spirit, I'd say it's probably a pretty even match. Ember eventually at some point going to be shoving waves with the Flame Guard. Don't know why that eluded me, but
You should run.
he is getting it handed to him a little bit now. He does have 3 denies, but 4 and 3, 5 and 3 make it for 7 and 2.
You can
Sticking
run.
with it.
You should run.
In the mid lane, Snowball. Now with the Flame Guard active. Starting his control a little bit better. Down bottom, Mars actually completely zoned out, but First Blood gonna be achieved top as Clock was able to run Mirana all the way back down. No points in leap as she was still level 1, so took her down with the level 2 with the battery assault. And First Blood go in the way of UNC, who are trying to recreate their success in lanes from game number 1. Bottle delivered to the backpack of Snowball. Bronzel, nice courier snipe. Those are difficult to catch in my thinking when I'm trying to observe and cast. Very rarely do I find the courier snipes, and he's gonna find another one. And it gets the mangoes. That's pretty big. I mean, it gets the mangoes from Jakiro. Means he's only got 1 more dual breath worth of mana. And Bronzel doing a good job just playing around, wasting time. Letting Mars catch back up into the lane, because it's not the easiest matchup, Mars against Razor. You get your damage sapped away. Razor able to collect a lot of denies, but solo XP. Very nice. Bronzel did take a lot of damage, but he's just fine. Will jaunt back away. And up top, Luna with 11 denies. Having a good time against Underlord. Kilroy, 9 for 2. He's getting a bit of CS, but again, having a bit of trouble in this lane. Mirana is taking the range creeps with Arrow, which those are very hard to secure for an Underlord into Luna, so very nice to at least grab some of those.
Denied.
So yeah, 4 minutes in, just 1-0 side of UNC. Craziness going on over in the hard camp down bottom.
That was not yours.
And going for another courier snipe. How long until they realize the ward's down here?
You should.
This ward got full duration and it allowed for 3 courier kills. At, I believe all of them are 40 gold each. 30 gold. I don't know. Call it 100 gold to everyone on the team. Quite a valuable ward, if you think about it.
You are dead. Dead.
Noah. Starting to be the aggressor. There are bottle charges for Void Spirit, so not much threat, and he's level 5.5. Down bottom. Wow. Razor was able to find the kill forward onto the puck. Lazar now turning towards Scott. Nothing doing there. Looks like the level 2 plasma field really helping him secure kills here. And now Scott in danger of getting run down under the tower. Razor not going to commit forward for it. Will be content to just farm up the wave. Scott actually has a bottle of his own. Interesting. Does make sense. I want to keep an eye on that, see if he gives it over to Puck to refill.
That's mine
Because I was gonna say this usually isn't the kind of lane you give Morris a bottle in, but with a puck, he's able to jaunt away, grab the bounty runes, refill the bottle a lot faster than other forces. We see puck level 2 making the rotation towards mid. Secure up that arcane rune at 6 minutes. He was set up like he wanted to try something for a kill, but level 2 puck doesn't provide the most kill threat in the mid lane. So he does simply return bottom. You'll see an empty bottle being held. Yeah, up top. Fudge, getting run down. Creeps actually steal the last hit on him. Might have been the Cardi. Couldn't exactly tell. And a big kill for the Underlord lane, because they were starting to fall behind. Luna has 21 denies. Wow. Underlord level 5. Luna also level 5. I don't know where all the XP went. I guess Mirana's probably underleveled, right?
You are dead.
And Clock's level 5 himself. But Luna will be working towards that Mask of Madness, and you farm quite fast on this hero, so looking to accelerate for sure. She should farm much faster than Razor, who has just gone down as the arena was picked up down bottom. Fresh level 6, and gonna claim the kill there. Spear back, gonna latch into the tree at about max range, and Scott gonna claim 2 kills in the bot lane. Very nicely done. No, finds the bounties. Gonna take them both. Up top, Fudge has respawned. Wanted to look forward. Went 203. So no points in Glaives. White yet. He will have that Mask of Madness coming out soon. Fight for that top rune. Shawarma was able to find the illusion rune. Forced to pop it immediately as he was caught by the Searing Chains. Just level 1, but doesn't want to take any extra damage. Ember now with that maxed out Sleight of Fist. Looking to just put the harass onto Void Spirit. Forma hanging around, but gonna just watch his creeps get denied in front of him. Love to see him if he's not gonna go forward for these creeps. Just go farm the small camp and try not to fall behind here. I guess I shouldn't say fall behind, just maybe not waste time as you're gonna watch the lane get shoved in front of you. Stacks being made up in the dire jungle. That's really cute, actually. So he orbed this creep, this camp, orbed through, jumped to here, and went north, and was able to stack these two. A lot of effort to to not just stack those two in the normal pattern, but battery assault, stopping up Mirana, and the arrow did actually land onto Snow-O. But as soon as he comes out of it, he remnants forward. We'll find the kill onto GTW fam. He's going for the Boots of Travel now. We'll have those completed after this creep. Looks like all else is pretty quiet. Clockwork about to finish up his level 6. Luna with that Mask of Madness has put a point into Glaives and can move off to the jungle to take those stacks already if she wants to. Give this top lane up to a support. We do see a party coming to the mid lane. Puck gonna jump forward with the silence, and notice the supports rotated from WPI side. Gonna just back off. Snow-O was a bit low, but bottles himself up a haste rune, and he's gonna pop it immediately and just bottle up. See what he wants to do with this rune. We'll keep an eye on him, as all else is pretty quiet on the map. But seems like I'll just use this haste rune to refill his HP mana pool and continue to farm up in the mid lane. Yeah, swapping over to net worth, we do see the top 3 cores all on the UNC side. Not as dominant as the game number 1 lanes, but nothing to sneeze at here either. as they have opened up a 2k net worth lead already, just 11 minutes in. Here's the jump forward from Puck. Remnant gonna latch onto Snow's Ember. Ice Path to follow. Snow does have 3 Remnants available. The jump forward gonna come in from Void Spirit. Shawarma taking some damage. Remnant. First one gonna be tossed out to the wrong side of the river. Puck is gonna go down. Click to the tick damage of Jakiro. Now, Ice Path gonna be off the mark, but the Aether Remnant catches Snow in. Doesn't want to toss the Remnants forward. I think he could have made the play forward if he wanted to. Does have a 10 wand. And I think a lot of mid players are hyper aggressive. But if Snow was not the normal mid players, we did see him play off lane game 2. Maybe he's just the Ember player. You know, very understandably doesn't go for it, and it doesn't always work out for you. It's just something that I think a lot of mid players would have loved to jump forward there. You get the stars in your eyes, and you're absolutely going for that dive. You're a static link up. Where's that? I lost the Razor for a second. He was able to just find Clockwork. Did have hook shot available, but maybe didn't have the angle on any creeps or didn't think of it. So we'll get just static linked up, taken down by Thazar. Snow in the mid. Dual Breath dropped onto him, but just a nuisance. We do see Luna mouse fly him quickly before, but taking the Ancient stack. Top net worth, looking for that Dragon Lance. And she'd love to play bottom. She can play into the Razor as well, perfectly fine. Not gonna get the stack on the hard camp, but we'll take it regardless. Down bottom, Arena will be dropped. Static Link, the Tsar trying to live, but caught in the cogs now and will be cleaned up. Up top, Kilroy has been granted space up in the top to put some pressure on the tower. Luna, of course, made her way down to the triangle to farm up the stacks and be more efficient with her time, but Underlord plenty happy to just continue to push out this top wave. In the mid, Bronzel taking some tower shots, has hit level 6, so ready to look forward with the Dream Coil. Underlord gonna make the TP here is jump forward from Snowwall off to the side, gonna hit 3-man Sleight of Fist, now caught up in the Ice Path. Tsar gonna come through with the link. Remnant to try and get away, too slow, but will actually find the kill with the Sleight of Fist. Jumps away off to the side. Dream Coil was dropped down as well on Shawarma. And Bronzel trying to deny himself, not gonna happen, so 1-for-1 trade, but UNC gonna grab the enemy mid laner, losing their 4 in exchange. They'll be plenty happy with that. This Razor went down as well. I do believe it's referring to when Razor got Arena down bottom in not the same fight. So thanks a lot, fight recap. We love you. Happened so long ago, Arena is already off cooldown. So Arena is up, like I said. Scott making the move towards mid. Arrow gonna be off the mark, and UNC is gonna vacate this mid lane. I say that Snowball does want to hang around, and they do want to put pressure on this mid tower, but not too eager to jump into anything. Mars looking for that blink dagger. Will be content to go farm that one up in the top lane. As Luna still just farming away. Has the Dragon Lance, working towards a BKB. Ice Path was dropped down. Dream Coil back available, and Snowwo again could Remnant forward, gonna choose not to. Knows that there's a lot of WPI heroes here, and doesn't want to get too overeager. Finds a stack, and yeah, I'll be happy to just flame guard this one down. Looking for a Maelstrom on Ember. And Luna, yeah, ready to start putting pressure in this bot lane. Over on the other side, we see any items coming out. Evil Scepter completed. That's just a TP. So yeah, just a Yule Scepter on Void Spirit will offer him a little bit of control. A way to find the Ember if you can land the Yule Scepter into Aether Remnant combo. Kilroy with the Hood. Looking for a full pipe, but I don't know if pipe's really the item. It doesn't feel the best to go against Luna, even though she has the Eclipse. Up top, Arena was dropped down onto Razor, but Spear wasn't going to latch, so the Tsar now going to chase forward. Has a big static link off. Ember able to Remnant away off to the side. 4-man Dream Coil perfectly placed to stop any follow-up from WPI and should allow them to get out scot-free. Is scot-free? It's trying to run away. There's a jump forward, but not going to be committed, so Scott will be free. And now the hookshot forward, gonna catch out Void Spirit, will go down. Tyro trying to get the Ice Path off, but Battery Salt taking him down. And will not be able to cast, will not be able to run. In the mid, Fudge. Pressuring that mid tier 2. Almost has a full BKB already, 8.8k at 17 minutes. Fudge farming wonderfully this game. And yeah, UNC starting to take over again. 6k net worth lead, 17 minutes in. All off the back. Not all off the back, but I guess cemented by that fight top with the beautiful Dream Coil from Bronzel. Make sure that they maintain their advantage. Snowball playing with Kilroy. He will run his way away. We do see Razor continuing to farm. He actually went Hand of Midas. Wow. I haven't clicked on him in some time, I suppose. As Scott, with that blink, jumps forward, finds the arena. Will claim 2. And they'll look for more as hookshot gonna be off the mark, but the pushback on Void Spirit, able to jump his way away. Kilroy coming forward with the Pit of Malice, make sure no more follow-up is going to be had, but still do lose 2 on the side of WPI, 11-5 for UNC now. And yeah, Razor looking for BKB, looking for Refresher. If you can see it come in, and he's able to get some static links onto the Luna, can cause some problems in fights, so I wouldn't count Razor out. Does match up well into Luna. Very surprised at the Midas. I don't think this is an item that you really want to go on Razor. You don't get it early enough to make it worthwhile, and you don't want the game to go super late. Bronzel caught in the Pit of Malice. Arrow going to be off the mark, and Steering Chains will hold everyone back. Now Luna wants to commit forward with Eclipse. Caught up in the Ice Path, did catch Mirana. Forced to retreat as the macro player zoning the fight well. Tyro, though, will go down for his troubles. Hookshot forward onto the back. Underlord in a bit of trouble. Cogs push back, and everyone gonna jump forward. Scott still holding that Blink Dagger. Doesn't have Arena for 8 seconds, and won't look for a spear back. So Underlord able to retreat up to the high ground. But another 2-for-0 trade. UNC gathering a even more commanding position in this game. Yule Scepter used, but just gonna set up for his own stun as Void Spirit caught under tower. Shawarma will end up trading 1 for 1 as GTW fam is around to make sure Mars taking those tower hits will pay with his life. Snowball staying on the front, does have a Remnant away, and will use it. And Luna during all that has picked up a BKB, looking for a Chrysalis, looking for Shard. These items really gonna allow her to flex her advantage. Void Spirit gonna TP down here, but Luna really no threat with the BKB ready. And yeah, Shawarma has to be a little bit careful with the Yules because we've seen him use it defensively, but there's so much setup that it allows on the UNC side, between the cogs, between the spear, stuff that can stun him instantly out of it, so has to be careful using it. Hookshot gonna come forward onto him, but Pseudo-Nymph in a bit deep, has no mana for cogs either. Bronzel gonna jump forward as well. You're going to be able to make it away to the high ground. Snowball now. Looking forward with the Sleight of Fist, just poking. Tyro falling low, another Slight will do it and takes him down. Vision granted from the illusions. Jumps forward, gonna find Mirana as well. The Tsar from the low ground, trying to zone with the plasma field, but not able to do so. Gonna Midas up a creep. But forced to TP away as they're not in position to continue to fight around the spot tier 2. Should go down with the next creep wave, I would imagine. Puck looking for a Blink Dagger. Not too often you see your 4 Puck get a Blink Dagger first item, but this game could prove to be very strong. Just give him even more setup, even more escape. Lets him play very deep on the enemy half, and Snow about to have an Aghanim Scepter completed. So everyone gonna be able to get in towards the back lines. Ember, Puck, Mars, Clockwork with the hook shot. Gonna leave Luna, you know, free to hit from the back lines, which exactly what she wants to be doing anyway. And here they go. They're gonna poke up, pop on Shawarma. Shawarma zips away, blink forward from Scott, looking for the angle, not gonna find it, so Arena will be held. Gonna focus towards Kilroy instead. Gonna pop the ult, try and get home stunned up, but the Pit of Malice proving to be difficult to kill through, and actually gonna escape all the way back to the fountain. Underlord. Not to the fountain, to the tier 2 top. Now he's gonna TP back to the fountain. So he clicked anywhere he could out of fear, and managed to escape not to the fountain, but to the tier 2, and then to the fountain. You gotta love it. Fudge has a Chrysalis, full Chrysalis complete, looking for the shard and just to continue to poke in these fights. Mirana, caught out, hook shot forward. Dream Coil gonna catch on to 3. Some very great Dream Coils this fight. Eclipse gonna follow up from the high ground. Luna trying to stay in range for beams. Will clean up an extra kill. Snow gonna jump forward. Shawarma is out of jumps away. Spear not gonna connect. And the Remnant forward still no jumps away, but gonna dodge the Sleight of Fist with the Dissimulate and doesn't need Astral Steps to get home. Fudge though, gonna clean up the tower and, you know, just reducing the number of kills they get, but not solving the problem at all. Shawarma now from the base, gonna come back in, Yule's up on Snow into the Remnant, but not gonna be enough to kill, and actually puts himself in a very compromised position as he does go down. Pseudomorph will get caught out for his trouble. The Tsar with the BKB and the Q, trying to deal damage, not able to do enough for the kill. Luna was able to BKB TP away. Bronzel and Scott gonna be able to run away as well with the Blink Daggers for each of them. So only Clockwork that they managed to catch there was a buyback from the Void Spirit as well, trying to find more when they're unable to do so. Very, very unfortunate use of the buyback. But the Tsar did a lot with that plasma field. 3 nice catches at max range, but ultimately only able to clean up 1. Now Scott gonna jump forward with the Arena. Astral Step not there, so Void will go down. 68 seconds on the deck with no buyback. Underlord as well to fall. Can't make it out with the ult. Ember with that fresh Aghanim Scepter can chase forward for as many of these kills as he wants. Will get hit by the arrow. So GTW Fem gonna try and make it back to the base and will be successful in doing so. But now Luna wants to look towards Roshan. Had a close brush with death earlier. Had to BKB TP away. Didn't like how close that was. Gonna make sure Aegis is acquired before they go back up towards that high ground. And we see a Desolator complete on Mars. Minus armor gonna allow them to take Roche that much faster. Gonna be able to take the tower and, you know, in fights, just able to crit for a lot of damage. All added benefits. So Fudge, Luna, level 18. Grabs the Aegis. Has that level 3 Eclipse now, and really 14k net worth lead. They could probably just surge down mid if they wanted to. Very, very difficult to take down Luna at this point. There's a DD. Not going to check it. But has the shard as well. Did note that he was picking it up, but now he has it. So going to be able to just toss out Lucent Beams on the back lines. Get Glaives going. And this UNC squad this game. Very strong team to just poke and poke and poke. Throw out spells. Not have to commit a lot. Use the Sleight of Fists. Use the Lucent Beams. Puck can throw out Illusory Orbs. But here's the smoke wraparound from WPI. Needing to make a play. They're going to wrap all the way around behind. Going to run it into Clockwork first. Clock will be cleaned up quickly. But going to hold the Tsar in the cogs. Actually not cleaned up so quick, but will eventually go down. Shawarma though. Now looking forward towards Luna. The big static link onto Fudge. Fudge taking some damage, but going to hold all the abilities, all the items. No BKB for that second life. And WPI gonna retreat. They got what they came for. Arrow gonna be on the mark, but no follow-up to be seen. As now the jump forward Ember with those remnants always looking to extend, and Tyro baited out by the arrow. So they got what they came for. The team called to back. When the arrow hit is just a moment of confusion where it's like, hey, are we going? We didn't expect to hit this arrow. But backing absolutely the right call there, as they did achieve a lot, but using their spells, using their cooldowns, you need to wait for Razor's BKB to come back up before you're really ready to go again. Another arrow gonna connect. Not sure where that one hit, actually.
You get a rascal. You should run.
But UNC still hanging around this high ground. Pushing into Underlord, not always the most fun thing, is see Luna taking a bunch of damage for just a couple of hits on the tower. But this siege is taking the entire attention of WPI. The net worth lead will slowly grow. And here we go. Smoke up. Gonna go out from mid. See them draw the arrow. They saw the Clockwork. Not exactly the kill you want, but might be the kill they settle for. Is nope, they're gonna head towards the top lane. Smoke just not gonna break. Now gonna break onto Fudge. Fudge gets the Lucent Beam crit. Immediate double kill for him. Thazar now trying to run towards Luna. Gets the static link off, but Eclipse is up. So as soon as the BKB is over, going to be taking some damage. But Eclipse will end, and Luna will be able to TP away. Thazar, 132 stolen damage, but now it's to try and focus down everybody. And he's trying to do so. Clock flying around on the jetpack will be cleaned up. Scott as well, taking up punches from the tower. Will go down. So Luna 2P'd away, lost all her damage to the static link and didn't want to fight there anymore. Rest of the team stuck, unable to TP away, and do go down. Ends up being a 3 for 4, but it definitely fight the WPI will take. They'll be happy enough with it. Could have gone better for them, obviously, but they'll be more than happy. They repel the assault to the high ground, as well as take a mostly even team fight. Main problem, though, is they found Luna. Razor was a little bit far away because he wanted to get a bigger wraparound. And Luna cast one beam and got a double kill because the crit did enough damage off of the Lucent Beam. Now he's got a full Daedalus. So Fudge gonna be doing even more damage. Sitting up 17k net worth 30 minutes in. Gonna be very, very happy with his performance this game, and really just ready to dish out more damage. Has a Satanic queued up as well. So we'll be able to heal up in the team fights once he gets that and make sure there's no real danger to himself. But while he farms back in the jungle, the rest of the team did go forward. Found the Mirana. Dream Coil going to be out onto Jakira. Snaps the coil immediately and trying to get spells up. We'll get the Ice Path off, and Snow calmly going to sit back and use that Sleight of Fist to take him down. Caught me off guard a little bit. I figured with Luna so far back, they were not going to be so far up on the high ground. Took my eyes off the map for a second, and all of a sudden, whoa, where are they? They're in the base. Now looking to go forward, but without killing the Underlord again, it's hard to siege the high ground. It really is. You don't want to stand in the Firestorm. It just deals too much damage to be worthwhile. Remnant gonna land onto Puck, jump forward Shawarma, but he's gonna get hook shot, push back from the cog. Spear was off the mark, so there's not gonna be a follow-up stun here. Fudge now has been static linked up, pops the BKB, tries to run away, hits the Eclipse as well, turning to just fight because he's taking so much damage. Will get clicked down by Thazar. Thazar though, his BKB expires and will get taken down himself. 2-for-1 trade so far in the fight. Ember wants to jump forward, Snowball looking for Shawarma. Shawarma trying to play his way away, used his last jump back to the high ground. Clockwork with the jetpack looking for him, not going to be able to find him, going to swing his way away. Scott now finally drops the arena, cleans up the kill on Jakiro, and going to try and look for more. Snowball looking for Shawarma. Oh my goodness, he finds him! The Maelstrom proc and the right click teaming up to do enough damage. The proc on the Mirana is what got the kill. Cleans up Void Spirit inside of the fountain. And no Luna, but they're still going to try and siege this high ground. Underlord has respawned, so he will be back to drop the Firestorms, and there's not the most tower damage. Glyph going to save him, and looks like the high ground will survive for the time being. But 34 to 12, a 21k net worth lead. Luna will be respawning and will be reset, ready to go. Roche can spawn in another minute. So we'll see when that does actually spawn. Oh, I love this. Mar is going to leave the illusion rune for Luna to come take. I really, really like that. As a Luna player, you realize how much those illusion runes can do when they've got the Moonglaze. I say that, he's gonna bottle it and take it. But they could have given the illusion rune to Luna and let her farm the entire jungle or push out an entire half of the map with those illusions. Regardless, Mar's gonna take it in the bottle for himself. And 23k ahead. It's not like they desperately need the illusions on Luna, I suppose. Smoke up from WPI. They absolutely need to find a pick off. They need to find something. Otherwise, they're just gonna let the game run away. So they make the call. We're gonna go as 5. We're gonna take a stab, try and find someone, and they're actually running towards Luna. Fudge gonna be spotted. Thazar, the one to do it. Fudge not popping the BKB right away. Gonna be caught by the static link, caught up by the Aether Remnant, and will be just taken down. No BKB popped, and 85 seconds. She'll be on the deck. Scott now the next target, but a huge coil again. The next second 4-man coil of this game. Not gonna accomplish much though, as Bronza will be taken down despite the coil. Just sticking around a bit too long. Maybe he expected his team to follow up, but with Luna dead, not the best fight to be taking, so. Was a great coil, still ends up getting caught out. Clockwork has a blade now. I'm not the most on board with this item. Clocks historically have gone a lot of blade mail. It's not very useful to you this game in particular. Razor's not really dishing out a lot of damage to Clock. There's not that much uncontrollable damage being spilled around. Underlord can afford to tank some hits reflected from the Firestorm. That's not a big deal. So I don't really like that item. This game feels kind of like a waste of a slot. But maybe he thinks that he can just jetpack in, pop the blade mail, give his team some flying vision, and take the target off of his back. Could be reasonable. The idea is you hook shot and you pop the blade mail so you can't be taken down. I just don't think that he's against the super bursty lineup that he really needs the blade mail for, but we'll make him a bit tankier. And UNC looking to set up for Roshan. And yeah, WPI really scared, as they should be. They're 20k behind. They will need to contest this Roche. I think if they let the Roche go, they're just gonna wait to get strangled. So we will see if they come over to contest this. UNC going straight towards the pit, it seems. Pseudo Nymph gonna fly his way away. Did get in quite deep. Pop that blade mail in the cogs. The rest of the UNC team kind of just hanging around on the low ground. Snowball with the Gleipnir. trying to jump forward all the way through. A nice arena, catches out 3. Snow jumping all over the place. Luna with the Eclipse on the back lines. Gonna try and take down Thazar. Is static linked up, but eventually Thazar's BKB will end. And he will be taken down. So Luna, even minus 151 damage. Still plenty happy to stick on him. And Snow managed the triple kill. And you see how chaotic Ember with the Octarine, with the Aghanims, with the Gleipnir can be. Luna finds a double damage rune as well. They'll go into Roshan. They will take the Aegis for themselves, and there's no buyback on the Razor, so 50 seconds, 60 seconds rather, he'll be on the deck. Luna takes the shard, doesn't need that. Some wards on the ground, someone should grab those. Looks like they gave the shard over to the Puck. It's actually interesting to get the free shard on Puck 4. You get the reveal for wards, so it's like you have free sentries on you all the time. Snow caught in the ice path, but not going to dissuade them from pushing forward. UNC. Fudge gonna run forward, caught by the Remnant, has Satanic ready to go, and will pop it immediately, yes. Is healing up quite a lot. Gets a double kill. Yeah, there's just not enough burst damage to get him through the Satanic. Long Arrow is gonna latch. Aether Remnant gonna follow as well with the Ice Path, but there's just not the burst damage. Without the Razor sapping away all Luna's damage, they just can't commit forward onto Fudge. Now UNC will turn their attention towards the top lane of Rex. There's no Underlord 430. Dorma gonna lead in with the Remnant into the Ice Path. Arrow gonna be off the mark. Macropire dropped down, so Fudge taking some damage, but has that Satanic ready to go again. Force staffed away. Not gonna turn with the Satanic, so will go down. That's just the Aegis though. Yule's up, and Void Spirit pushed backwards into the cogs. Wow. What a chain. Snow jumps forward, gonna claim another kill onto Jakiro. Dream Coil onto Razor. Razor. That's an Ags on Puck, so Razor thought he could snap the coil. Turns out he couldn't with that BKB. Will get stunned up and taken down. And that will be the game. GG is called. And a 2-0 victory for UNC. So they will take the series over WPI Crimson. And yeah, good games.